I made this record for you to jam, so use it.
From the theme parks to downtown brick streets, from winter garden to sandy bare feet, everywhere the light touches is our kingdom. We're spilling tea and dropping wisdom. Don't worry about missing the headlines. We're here to help. It's the Orlando Shine.
It's the Orlando Shine Show.
Yeah, it is.
With John and Brendan.
Hey, thanks for having us, world. How you doing, John?
I'm good.
Okay.
How are you, Brendan?
I'm on a healing journey.
Are you at the eat, the pray, or the love right now?
I'm not the eat, so just the pray. I'm at the pray part.
We're praying that you're going to get better.
Yeah, just the beginning. So the knee's fine. You know, it's a little stiff.
I don't know if people. Last week you told them you hurt your knee.
Yeah, hurt my knee last week, but now we're on a little bit of a blood pressure journey because apparently when you quit pot after a long time, your blood pressure can spike, and that's exactly what's happening to me. So we're just trying to find that happy medium.
Maybe you shouldn't have quit.
Yeah, right? Maybe I should go back to being a giant pothead.
No, I think it's good. It's probably good.
No, it's good. We, so we'll be okay.
Well, good.
I'm not doing as much outside of the house right now as I try to find that medium. And if we switch locations real quick in the middle of this, it's because I hit my wall.
So we are at Cups and Pups right now because it's close to your house.
Yeah,
we wanted to come somewhere close.
Well, in between us, it's like the belly button of our neighborhood for us. Yeah, right in the middle. And if you don't know what Cups and Pups is, it's a dog friend. Supposed to be dog friendly coffee shop, but I've never seen any dogs.
I don't think dogs are allowed inside
because there's food.
Yeah. I think it's just a name. Maybe we can check at the break.
Yeah, well, I think their origins were in something to do with dogs. I think they were the ones that were over in up Edgewater, over Lockhart.
Yes,
right. And
then I thought that. Oh yeah, they were. I'm pretty sure they were like a food truck.
Or like an Airstream.
Maybe we
trailer.
get the history.
But if we were good at our jobs, we would have done that first. Yeah. But we just decided this was a good spot that probably had good AC, where I wouldn't stress out and I could just meditate in the back and be okay.
And all those things are true.
Yes. And so now we're here, and it's beautiful.
And before we get too far, I do want to say we are having the Just Call Mo Family Skate-a-thon this Saturday.
Yeah.
There's still room, but if you want to come, you got to RSVP. So just go to justcallmo.com/skate.
Are you going to be checking people off as they come in?
No.
Okay.
But, I shouldn't say no because now people just show up. But please RSVP.
Yeah.
But it's at Cimarron Skateway, Saturday, 5 to 7. Mo's paying for everything. Come on out.
Rentals too?
Attorney Modowitz paying for all of it.
Love it.
Come on out. It's a family fun night. Just please RSVP so I know if you're coming.
If you haven't gone skating in a long time and you want to bust them out and feel kind of sexy, have a sexy date night, that's a good opportunity.
Also sign that waiver because they won't let you in the building without signing a waiver. You got to sign a waiver.
Well, he is an accident attorney.
yeah.
He knows better.
But it should be a fun time. Tom and Dan are going to be there. We have face painters and
I was going to be there. Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
It's better if I don't go steal the show and pass out. So we're just going to stay home for a bit.
Yeah, stay home.
Okay. Well, that's fun.
It should be fun.
Yeah.
No, I'm excited for it.
Are you excited to not have to talk about it anymore?
No. I mean,
okay.
we have more than 1,000 people have RSVP'd.
You'll be skating, right?
Oh, yeah. I'll have my skates on.
Is there going to be like a skate off? Are you going to have like competitions?
Supposedly Tom from Tom and Dan wanted to race me, but he's backed out.
Oh, yeah.
He's since backed out. He's come to his senses.
I bet he took a little, like he tried to see how good he was on skates and realized that it's a lot harder than he thought.
I think he said he hasn't been on in like 30 years.
Oh, okay.
So probably not a good idea to try to race
Well,
me.
is it like a bicycle and it comes right back?
I mean, as somebody who did get back into it, it did take a little bit of time, but I also skated a lot. So
I can't do it at all. I'm too tall.
And I'm as tall as you are.
I know, but my center of gravity is weird.
That I can't dispute.
I got more cushion in the middle.
Cushion?
I don't know what I was going to lay out there, but I have to say thank you to everybody who submitted for the call for color for the Soto art boxes that we did. I'm helping them do that. I know we talked about that maybe 2 weeks ago.
How many did you get?
Misty was on the show.
Can you say?
Over 60.
Oh, wow. All right.
Yeah, and most of them were strong.
Cool.
You know, some not strong
That's
ones.
all right. Not
Yeah.
everybody's a professional.
No, and actually, some professional artists submitted but didn't give us their idea.
They just said, hire me.
Yeah.
Hire.
That's literally
hire
what it was.
me.
They're like, well, you know my name. You'll give me a box. And I was like, no.
Doesn't work like that.
No,
you still got to try out.
Yeah.
You ain't Tom Cruise
What are you
in Mission
proposing?
Impossible.
You're not just going to give you a blank slate to do whatever you want. We have to see what you're submitting. So that's exciting. We'll be reaching out to the top 10, I believe, next week. And then we have some fun videos up on our Instagram. I finally got the red light video up of everything.
I saw that. I was like, oh, wait a minute. That was weeks ago. But that's cool. Whatever.
I don't know how I forgot. But
That's
it was
okay.
And it actually turned out pretty good. The food was delicious.
Oh, my God. So good.
Yeah.
And actually, they're doing a Olive Garden thing, I think, this week, and we missed it. Mo and I were going to go get chicken parm, but it's just been a hectic week.
And breadsticks and stuff, too.
Maybe they'll do it again. Maybe they'll make a special one for us. But their food at Red Light is so good if you missed that episode.
And then we also, I ventured out of the house for the first time this weekend, and Scotty and I went to Los Hermanos.
I saw it.
The grocery store.
The brothers?
Yeah. The brothers grocery store.
They say that in Arrested Development. Hermanos.
They do. Hey, Hermanos.
They don't know what they're saying. They think Hermanos is somebody's name, but then they learn that it means brothers. Yeah.
It's on Curry Ford West, and it's like a Hispanic grocery store with an eat-in. Have you been?
I haven't.
I was really impressed.
I'm sure it's delicious.
Yeah, it sent me to the hospital because I didn't know.
Not because of the food.
No, too much salt for me.
Okay.
At this current
so
moment.
Because of the food.
But it was more about me not being able to handle it. But it was delicious. Super impressed. They barely spoke any English, and no, we were the only white people in there, which is how we knew it was good.
Good.
So yeah, go check that
and
out.
That video's on Orlando Shine's Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah.
How's that website coming along?
TikTok. You know what? At the time this airs, I think the site should be up.
Oh, we shouldn't tease people.
I was told today it's in the we're recording Thursday. I was told it's in the hands of the developer right now.
Awesome.
And then he's going to send it to his boss.
Cool.
Who will look at it first thing tomorrow morning, and I should be in there tomorrow afternoon.
That'd be great.
Yeah, I would love that.
Cool.
I'm gonna have a lot of work to putting in all those.
Oh, don't worry
stories
about
in
all that. Don't worry about that.
And yeah. Anyway,
cool.
Want a weather report?
It's hot.
It is hot.
It's hot outside.
And there's a tropical disturbance brewing off of Florida that they say is going to come in this weekend. It means potential for heavy rain all along the coast and probably reaching in here to us. So all our listeners over there in New Smyrna, bring your umbrella. Put your umbrella in the back of your car. Maybe a little poncho. We should have some ponchos, Orlando Shine ponchos.
That'd be good.
That's cute.
That's like the opposite of the Shine, though.
Be prepared. They could be yellow.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
Well, you need to help me launch that merch shop, too.
You got to get a website before I can help you launch a merch shop.
Well, you want to talk news?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay,
let's do it.
This happened on Friday, but Sanford had to cancel its fireworks show.
That was already last week?
It was.
Oh, my gosh.
Isn't that crazy? July 4th was Friday.
Yeah.
And we didn't get to talk about it because, again, we cover everything on Thursdays. But they had to cancel their fireworks show as part of their celebrations because it got struck by lightning. Isn't that insane?
It's crazy because it happened at 2 or 3 or 4 in the afternoon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a barge out there. That's how they shoot fireworks safely usually.
Just beckoning that lightning.
And these
strike.
weren't just random people. This was the actual fireworks display in Sanford for their city one.
Yes.
So it's all out there because I read a story the couple who set it up and then they went and got lunch or dinner or something.
They probably went over to have some German.
And then they heard all this commotion and sure enough lightning hit it because it was out on the Lake Monroe probably.
Yeah, Lake Monroe.
And they just all went up at once. And I remember
their load before the party.
Yeah, so I think the police department did a live video. They're unfortunately, there was an incident and we're not going to have fireworks tonight.
And please do not bring your own, although I hear a lot of people did bring their own. Yeah.
But they still had a celebration, right?
They did, yeah, they had a big party in Fort Millen Park. I heard tons of people still showed up and Yeah, they were nervous about people bringing their own fireworks in case, because they're not tested. Like, it's not the same as like professional fireworks.
Plus, like those ones were out on the water, but it's pretty crazy. Like the lightning hit it, and they all like went off at once.
So sad. That's an expensive.
I
don't know. Like, does insurance cover that?
I don't know. That's a good question,
right?
Because it was probably. I mean, if I had to guess, it's probably between $50,000 and $150,000 for the fireworks, something like that.
Yeah.
It's a lot, but the city pays for it, and it's like a community thing. So anyway,
I saw pictures of it going off during the day. Like,
so that's my question. Did somebody have video of like the
Photos.
actual? Okay, nobody got their phone out quick enough to like get the lightning.
They didn't know
strike.
what was happening. They thought it was just crazy wackadoo Florida men setting off fireworks early, and then it was
wild.
like, this keeps going.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Well, at least nobody got hurt. Like that's an instance where somebody could have got really, really, really hurt.
Did we talk about the closure of that French restaurant at the Yard yet? Does that ring a bell?
No. So the Yard closed a while ago.
Yeah.
They just couldn't make it.
The hall on the Yard.
Yeah.
We have to be specific because they'll get mad at us. The hall on the Yard, which is the food hall in Ivanhoe Village.
Which I've never been to. You have. You did a show there without me. I was gone that week.
Right when it opened. And people were falling off the chairs because they had these really fancy chairs on the really fancy flooring, and when people would sit down on the slingbacks, they'd fall over. And we probably saw 4 people fall.
That's crazy.
Yeah, all around us. And
it was open for a little bit, but nobody went there that I knew that loved it. They all had some sort of complaint. It was either too expensive or like it was a weird setup because like you couldn't go get your food. Like you had to order. But for a hot
minute, it was like this Atlanta scene.
Oh,
it was really cool.
I heard.
It's like all these fancy black people in all their Sunday best all the time hanging out over the lawn chairs and ordering their fancy drinks and food. And that was fun because you don't see that very often in Orlando, at least in Ivanhoe Village, which is terribly
But then it closed. It was sort of mismanaged though, right?
Oh,
and I'm not saying that. I'm not saying something that... Yeah, it sounded like it was mismanaged.
Yeah, well, it turned out they didn't have right storage for all the restaurants in there too. Like people were storing like meat out in the dock and crazy.
But it closed, and then a new group or new person took over and opened up new restaurants in there, right? Like I just haven't been back.
Yeah, it's a new concept.
I haven't been at all.
It's a new concept called City Food Hall, and they run similar things around the country. So they swooped in and got it up or picked it up, and they were going to do their own thing. And it took much longer than they expected for them to reopen. They have since reopened downstairs, but on the second floor there is a new French restaurant concept by Michael Calantis, who are Saseki's kind of Michelin beloved. Raking in those stars, and but it only lasted, I want to say, a couple months.
Couldn't get people to go, or
he didn't say. He wouldn't say to anyone. Fayez wrote about it first, and he couldn't get
from the Orlando Weekly.
Yeah, from Orlando Weekly, and you can read all that on Orlando Weekly. What he did say, and but he said he's going to try to open the concept again somewhere else.
And it was a probably small group. Tasting menu, expensive is my guess.
It was
just
very
guessing.
fancy, and it's tough with, I guess, the parking situation is you have to pay there now.
Parking at Soseki ain't so easy either. So
that's true. That's true.
It's not exactly the best place to find a parking spot.
But he's established that as a destination, whereas I don't think the French one had long enough to do that with anybody. So that's a huge bummer. I think a big hit for that development because it's a big space upstairs.
I'm not sure any Orlando besides okay, here's what I was going to say. I'm not sure any Orlando-based food halls have really killed it. That were purposely built as food halls, and there's not
East
a ton.
End Market.
Yeah,
but it's different.
It's a little different.
Sorry, I'm just slurping back water.
That's all right. That's all right.
That's how I moderate myself.
You gotta hydrate. Yeah, I don't want you dying on me here.
I don't want you to see me compromised and passed out.
I guess I'm only thinking of,
I think the Avalon Food Hall one that we visited has done a really good job. They're always busy.
I feel like they had some turnover, though. I thought they had some. Maybe not.
Yeah,
maybe not. Maybe they all do. Maybe that's just part of it. But
I think so when you have that many vendors, and food hall vendors are generally first-time operators, too. So
true.
I think it's tough to find that equilibrium of how to make cash.
I mean, I go to the Southern Box Food Hall. I know when I go, I'm like, oh God, this is going to close because I don't see a lot of
The
people
traffic
there.
is not
Now,
as
I
high.
don't go at good times. I'm sometimes there a little later because like we'll do something and be like,
Yeah.
what's there to eat? It's like 9 o'clock. Let's go get something.
When they have events there, they're kicking it.
It's
you know.
I like it because there's parking there. It's fun and there's a DJ and like I just don't always see a ton of people there.
No.
But I have been to events where there have been a ton of people.
You know who
so
is doing
knows?
well is 1010 Brewing.
Good.
Edging up on their 10th anniversary.
Open 10 years. They got good beer there too. I haven't been there in a while. I need to.
They're so nice. We
They are
should try
great.
to do an episode there coming up, maybe in time for their. Actually, I think the last time we were there was for their barbecue.
Oh
competition.
yeah.
Yeah, you guys. Oh, and you guys
We
had
had a
sponsored
table.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're celebrating 10 years of mediocrity on July 21st to the 27th. So the whole week of celebrations, and they're going to have specials and live music and more. Make sure you follow their socials
What
for
day?
more info.
What day?
The 21st through the 27th.
All right,
So you
good.
got a week or two before that happens. And have you flown out of Terminal C, John?
I have. I just flew out of there my last time I went out. We flew on JetBlue to New York, and we went to Terminal C.
What'd you think?
So I'll preface this with I am an able-bodied 42-year-old who is relatively healthy.
Rub it in.
Yeah, I'm just saying. So like I don't have the same problems as other people have with Terminal C. With that said,
what's the problems
beautiful.
being that
there's
they
a
have
few,
to
there's,
walk?
Well, yeah, there's like,
no people
There's no
movers.
people movers. There's no moving sidewalks. There's no tram. There's none of that.
Yeah, and it's quite stretched out.
I mean, it's a
big
terminal.
footprint.
It's a terminal. Like
Yeah.
it's a big airport terminal. Like all terminals are huge. So, like with that said, I get it. But it's beautiful. It's a beautiful building, very clean, very
Palatial.
open, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I understand
with that train station in it.
Yeah, and there's like I said, the parking's right there, easy to get in. But I understand if you don't have the same mobility, if you have mobility issues, I get it.
Then people that was their biggest complaint, from what I hear, is that people just didn't like that you had to walk everywhere.
Which
if
I
you were
don't
old.
get if you're going to build it from scratch. How
Why
did
didn't you put that
nobody
in the
raise their
design?
hand during that meeting and been like, "Hey,
I got no
we
idea."
gotta do something here." There's a lot of people that don't like walking,
Right?
And it's more expensive to do that.
I see these things on Amazon because it's Prime Day this week, Prime Week. You know, you can get those little people like treadmills that you could just fold out, and there must be ways they could just stick something in there to get people moving faster.
I mean, I understand if you're going to build it and you want to put moving sidewalks, like you have to plan that, and that's expensive.
Well,
that's way more expensive than just pouring concrete.
They had originally actually planned to add apparently some people movers in 2022, but that was put on hold because they were still dealing with COVID cost-cutting measures. But now they are about to add them. They have some new security lanes, consolidated baggage handling systems. They're going to try to tweak things because they're listening to people's online
It's just crazy to
reviews.
me that you're having to tweak it like 2 years after you open the thing. Like if you'd have planned, I mean, once again, I'm not a planner, so maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
I'd love to know who did design it.
It just makes me wonder, like, if you'd have done this originally, and the price tag would have been more than probably what they are, but now you wouldn't have to retrofit it and pay more.
It seems like it was done on purpose, right? Like at that point, like it's a new. They threw so much money at it, and everything looks like it was built with so much intention. I wonder if it was like
let's get this done.
Decision. No, I wonder if they were like, we don't need people movers. People movers are for old airports. People can move themselves.
Have you seen people that go to the airport? Like, I mean, just have you seen the American population and people? Like, people need that. So, I mean, once again,
They're in trouble.
I know, but like,
They're fixing it.
that's good. It's just going to cost more money, and so I think if they'd have spent it originally, it probably wouldn't have cost as much.
I do have to say, I forgot. So I should have moved this up a little bit closer to 1010. But have you heard of Windermere Brewing?
I have not.
I hadn't either. But they're having their 3-year anniversary on kicked off on this Friday. It's going to be all weekend. They're celebrating their 3-year anniversary with live music, a merch drop, and you can find they're right downtown Windermere. I guess there's I've never actually been in downtown Windermere, but I hear it's got a little hot.
I used to cover Windermere.
Okay,
and so I used to go there a lot to cover their meetings and do stuff. So I'm looking on the map exactly where it is because I remember there used to be a restaurant
Yeah, it
Okay,
looks
it's
like a
not
little
there.
pod. It's like right down.
I'll have to look. Where it is. That's cool,
looks
though.
Yeah, and they're going to have a beer pong tournament. So if you want to go for the first time and actually interact and have fun and not just drink your face off, you can sign up to play for $10.
I will say, if you can afford to live in actual Windermere, like the town
sure.
of Windermere, it's beautiful because there's dirt streets and there's old houses and it is truly a small town.
I bumped
feel.
into a girl I hadn't seen in a while. She used to do a lot of foodie stuff for in a magazine. She just moved to Windermere with her new husband, and I was like, "Well, what'd you do? Marry a basketball player? Because that's who's out there, right?"
Well, those folks live in
money.
Those folks live in the gated community there. A lot of those ones do. I'm talking about the town of Windermere, where the streets are
Still
all parallel.
money.
No, it's all expensive.
Yeah.
I'm just saying there's a difference between the people that live in, I can't think of the name of that development, the really, really expensive one out there. That's where all the basketball players
And it's so
live.
close to Hunter's Creek and everything, so it's kind of funny. Let's take a break,
Okay.
John, and then when we come back, we're going to talk about a book sale.
Oh, we hit the hard-hitting topics here.
I got other links.
All right. Don't miss us. Go follow us on OrlandoShine.com.
OrlandoShine.com.
Hey, Florida teachers, you've earned more than just a thank you. You've earned a vacation. Attorney Mo DeWitt from JustCallMo.com is giving one lucky Florida teacher a free cruise. That's right. Sun, sea, and serious relaxation all on Mo DeWitt. Go to justcallmo.com/cruise to nominate a teacher today. Once again, enter today at justcallmo.com/cruise.
I made this record for you to jam, so use it.
It's the Orlando Shine Show with John and Brendan.
Hey, wake up, y'all. They should move us to 8 a.m. now.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll text Jack Bradshaw
Okay.
and ask him if he can move us to 8 a.m.
It just makes more sense.
I think so.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, everybody. And what were we talking about for the break?
I don't know, but I'm going to remind people to go follow you at OrlandoShine.com and Instagram and Facebook.
Thanks, John.
Lots of videos up lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like that?
Uh-huh.
You
I
like
love
the
it.
templates?
I do.
Cool. I'm kind of flexing with it a little bit. It's fun to see.
Okay.
Lots of video, lots of content. We're covering the same area. Ooh, I'm going to burp. We're covering the same area that the radio show's covering now.
Yeah, a little farther out.
Yeah.
So we'll come and see you. Invite us. If you're hearing this right now and you want us to come see you, we'll come see you.
Did you hear that burp?
I
Did
did.
it get caught? Oh my gosh, it was a good one.
Just a quick reminder, come to the Just Call Mo Family Skate-a-thon if you're just tuning in right now. It's on Saturday. There's still room. You can RSVP at justcallmo.com/skate.
All levels of skaters welcome.
Yeah.
Families.
Uh-huh.
Sexy date nights.
Oh, yeah.
You name it. Come on in.
Early date, so you can skate and then maybe go out later.
John's going to be there. I guess Leanne's going to be there. With
I
you too,
think
right?
so. We'll see. I don't know.
You don't know?
Who knows?
She's a skater too, isn't she?
Nah, she doesn't really like
Oh,
it. She's
okay.
afraid she's going to fall.
Oh, same.
She don't want to break her body.
Maybe that's what holds me back.
Maybe.
It's the
you got to
fear.
fly, Brendan. Don't be afraid to jump. Look before you leap.
Always look before you leave. That's what especially in Florida. That's how the Gators get you. Orange County Library System is ramping up for a bookstore sale, John.
Yeah, I've been to that. They do it every year, right?
They
or is it
do.
twice a year? Maybe it's
Ooh.
just once a year.
Well, you know what? They've called it their summer book sale, so maybe
I always
there
thought they
is
did
another
one earlier in the year, but maybe not. I could be wrong.
like a winter one.
Well, they always have books for sale at their shop up on the
They
third
do,
floor, right?
but
Third or
every
second
once in a while
floor?
they have to really clean it out.
They're
you know?
like, nobody's reading. Let's sell these books.
Let's sell all these old National Geographics.
The ones with the naked ladies in them.
They have. Did you used to look at Naked Lady?
Probably.
National Geographics? I used to.
Yeah.
Just because I thought it was funny.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Is that racist? Is it?
I don't think so.
Oh my gosh, it is a little bit. It's kind of like fetishizing other people.
Probably.
Right?
I don't know if they do it anymore.
That's problematic. That was in the 80s and 90s, so it's,
And earlier.
We're
and
allowed.
earlier.
We're
Yeah.
allowed. We can get past that. Summer book sale, July 25th to the 27th, and they have vinyl and stuff too. Like it's not just old.
It's true. It's a little bit of everything,
Yeah.
like books and records and DVDs and maybe some VHS. Who knows?
Yeah, and if you really love books, you can become a member. You get to go on the Thursday before it opens to the public.
Oh.
Yeah, you get early bird bookworm.
So is it at the downtown location?
It is
Okay.
the downtown. Yeah,
on in that shop.
nobody
right?
wants to go to the other libraries.
That's not true. I go to the other ones.
You do?
I checked out a book the other day at I think it was the Windermere one or near
person?
Windermere. Huh?
In person?
Yeah, I physically
drove
went there. Well, I had to drop my wife off somewhere, and it was the nearest place that had Wi-Fi that I didn't have to pay for anything.
Oh, okay.
So I went there and worked, and while I was there, I was like, I'll check out a book because I was finishing up one and I wanted another one.
All right.
And so I still have it.
They, you can also get them delivered.
It's true. It takes a little
for
while,
free.
though.
It does.
It takes. I mean, if you're not hurrying to
Yeah.
watch something or read something, it's great.
Great.
Because it'll just show up in a blue bag one day, and you're like, "Are these organs or are they are they books?"
If you're afraid of homeless people, it's a good way to go about it. Or other people, or if you're like me and you're just trying to turtle at home for a bit and do some self-care, they can deliver. Yeah. They also have that drop-off box behind the downtown location.
They do.
You can just do that drive-through, toss
They have
them in
those
that
at
little
Elbow
slot.
location. You can drop it off at all locations.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
not the drive-through one.
Well, I mean, okay, you got to get out of your car. Sorry.
Oh, I'm just saying. It's fun. I like it. We talked about Windermere. Sanford Main Street is celebrating Christmas in July this Saturday. So before you go to the skate, go check out Downtown Historic Sanford. And there's going to be, you can get a shopping passport over at the Sanford Information Center on First Street, and then if you get it stamped at all these participating businesses, and if you get them all stamped, then you can enter a raffle.
Get a prize.
Yeah.
All right.
Sounds very small town America.
It's just hot.
It
It's just so hot. There's nothing about Christmas in July
No.
in Florida that sounds fun to me.
No, it's tough though. Like summer is notorious, at least in Central Florida, for a huge downturn in business for
Yeah.
small businesses.
Yeah.
So they're just trying to cook up ways for
And
you
that's
to come
great.
out and,
And that's
support
great.
local.
I shouldn't dump on that.
No, even though you did. Another Saturday event is the Back to Nature reopening.
I read the story in the paper today,
Oh, good.
all about it, and I guess I didn't realize they had closed or they were
think there was a
renovating.
fire?
Oh, that might be right. That might be
What?
right.
Did I
Maybe I
make
didn't
that
really read it that closely.
I think there was another shelter out there that had a fire issue, but I don't. They have glowed up, and they have a new location over near Lake Nona on Clapsim's Duda Road, which I need to know why it's named that immediately.
Is it a person?
I think it's 3 persons.
Oh, all right.
I think it's 3 family names. Maybe they were 3 farms
It was called
that all abutted.
It's called like Eagles Roost Park or something like that.
Yeah, close to not Doubletree. What am I? Split Oak.
Split Oak, yeah,
Yeah.
where they're trying to put a road through.
Well, they're gonna. So they have a fancy new digs, courtesy of Orange County government.
I don't know if I've been to Back to Nature, but I've seen the building.
I went to their old one, which I'll admit was kind of dumpy.
Where was it?
I can't remember.
okay.
I want to say East Orlando.
But they take like injured birds and squirrels and
Yeah,
all kinds of
When
animals.
you find a possum in someone's yard, and you put it in a box, it'll probably end up over there with these guys.
They have an emu. Did you know that? Yeah, they have an emu. Did you know where they
Foxes?
got? Do you know where they got the emu? So according to the story in the paper, the emu had got loose from.
You're really excited.
No,
about
it
this.
was a great story. The emu got loose from like somebody's personal collection, and it was running on John Young Parkway. This was back in like the 90s. So I don't know how long emus live, but apparently
A long
30
time.
years at least. And when they captured
So
it,
it's a senior emu.
yeah. So when they captured it, nobody claimed it.
Senior emu.
Nobody claimed it, and so they took it over there, and they couldn't like release it. So it's just been an ambassador animal.
Oh, I love
since
that.
then. Yeah,
I
think
love
there's a
ambassador
I think
animals.
There's a bobcat out there too.
I saw that. Yeah, and
Owls.
owls. There's always owls because they fall out of the nest.
Yeah.
And the Audubon Center for Birds of Prey always maxes out with everybody dropping them off. Anyway, new
That's
digs.
great. That's great.
You can see they're rehabilitating wildlife. You can see the ones that are there living a long time, like this emu, and they're going to have food truck vendors and
Cool.
a new gift shop.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I actually am a little interested. I would rep some merch from Back to Nature
Yeah,
Refuge.
yeah. Maybe we should go do a show out there.
Okay.
If they hear that, if you're listening, you
Yeah.
send a message to Brendan at orlandoshine.com.
I need a month.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
but
We
we'll
might
be
not get out
coming
there for a while.
Yeah, we'll definitely wait for
It's a
when
hike
little
out there.
Camping World released new fancy designs.
Future. It's like Blade Runner.
It really is.
Yeah.
And it's funny because it's really just a shell that they're putting around
It is.
the main building, right? $400 million upgrades this round.
So let's go back.
I saw you talk about this
a little bit.
Yeah, go
so
ahead.
let's go back a little bit. So I've told this story before. When I first moved here to Orlando, I had to cover something at I think it was the Citrus Bowl at the time, and I remember going, and there was like it had rained that day, and there was just like floods everywhere inside the stadium, and I'm like, what is this dumpy place? Like,
Yeah.
it was a dump.
Uh-huh.
And so, but it was the only sort of large stadium in Central Florida, even bigger than UCF Stadium. I mean, it's like 30,000 more seats, I think.
They used to call that the bounce house.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. That's the unofficial name. Anyway, fast forward 10, 15 years, every few years there's like another upgrade to it, $100 million, $200 million. And they've done a lot over there. They've made it better.
Yeah.
But they're also working with a stadium that, if I'm not mistaken, is from like 1930 or something
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
interesting they keep building onto this core structure.
I know why it is. It's because
They're already deep
that's all.
in it.
I don't think they could have gotten enough money to rebuild it from scratch.
Uh-huh.
But they were like, "We'll give you $100 million to make it better.
Yeah.
Or we'll give you $200 million to make it better." And now I think they're just too much in the hole. Like, they can't be like,
Yeah.
"Let's start over." Because I think if they would have been like, "We'll
It's
give
just
you,"
kind of I love them. I
Yeah.
love the staff that works there, but they always get top priority with like the tourist tax
They
development
do.
dollars. And,
They do.
and
but they draw
They're
a
kinda-
lot of people there.
but that much.
Well, they draw big things too, like NFL games and Post Malone concerts, and like
They want more because
I know
we're
they
getting,
do.
We're getting skipped over because it's not quite good enough.
I think there's some truth to that. I think it's a little more complicated than just we're getting skipped over. Because, like, yes, there's Tampa, yes, there's Miami, yes, there's Jacksonville,
Yeah.
but like sometimes it has to do with like the tour schedule of the person too.
Well, and
It's not just because you have dumpy facilities.
No.
I'm not saying it's dumpy.
But speaking of Jacksonville,
Uh-huh.
that's another reason why they're throwing money at this.
Oh,
Because
yes.
they're trying to become a temporary home in 2027 for the Jacksonville Jaguars while
Yes.
their stadium is getting rebuilt.
Because I think right now the locations are either going to be Orlando or Gainesville,
Ooh.
and they would play where the Gators play. Is my
Uh-huh.
guess. I mean, I guess they could play up in
I
Tallahassee.
didn't know Gainesville was in the running.
I
That
think
kinda
it
makes more
was. I
sense.
mean, they already have a stadium, but
Yeah. And
they
they're closer to that demo.
It's true. It's true.
Are,
but
are Jacksonville people going to drive all the way down to Orlando for a game?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't know.
They're saying yes, I guess.
But Orlando's a bigger market than Gainesville is.
Okay.
So will you get Orlando residents to go to Jacksonville Jaguars games?
I don't
I
know.
might go to go see a pro game, so I
Yeah.
don't have to drive all the way to Jacksonville or Tampa. I can just
Gosh,
see
we
it
did
here.
that once to see the Jaguars in their stadium, and
Yeah.
I thought we were baking. It was
Oh,
so hot.
Uh-huh.
I've never been that hot.
Is there shade at this new enclosure that
I
they're
don't know.
No, they're just putting
I
some.
think it might wrap over the top a little bit and give some maybe
Because
modicum.
that's one of the big complaints
coverage.
with Camping World is that there's really no like canopy, not a dome. I'm not saying a dome because that would cost $1 billion.
Yeah.
but like even just like something to kind of cover those top seats because it gets hot there. It gets really hot there.
Yeah.
So I
Too
don't know.
hot. The Municipal Planning Board is going to be reviewing the plans on August 19th, but if they were already leaked them, we already know they've seen them and they've been a part of the process, so they're not going to
I don't know what they've-
surprise anybody.
I haven't read, and I just maybe need to go back. Like, how much has actually gone into that stadium? Because it was like $100 million here, $200 million
can
there.
find out.
So at the very end, it's probably going to be like $700 million.
I would think.
And at that point, you could have probably built a whole new stadium, but
Yeah.
you're just too far in.
Or
I
a
think.
parking garage, you know?
Uh-huh.
That's what
I'm
I think.
surprised there's not a parking garage there.
But I get, yeah, right. At least for VIP people, right there, like that is kind of a weird thing. And actually, part of this, and we haven't talked about it. I had a meeting with some of their marketing people not too long ago, and they are going to be redoing the exits and entrances from 408 to make it easier to come and go from the stadium.
I think the hardest sell with Camping World is that there's no permanent team there. There's no permanent schedule of events there. It's sort of like, oh, it's too big for or Kia Center.
Other than
Other than the
monster
bowl, there's bowl
trucks and-
games.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm sorry. I meant like
Yeah.
on a regular basis,
No, I know
like
what you're
every
saying.
week or something like that.
I know what you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. I'm not saying they
John.
don't have events there, and they have huge events. Well, I mean, speaking of Monster Jam, that thing draws a ton of people.
Max crowds
Yeah,
every year.
every year. Yeah.
Florida loves a monster truck.
I love a monster truck.
You
rally.
do?
They're fun. Oh, they're so much fun.
They're okay.
I think it's fun.
I guess I always think about the one time I went there and I got hit in the chest by mud, and that was pretty cool.
I would like to ask somebody, and I know there's some listeners who work there. I
Yeah.
would like to ask them,
Sam.
what are we not getting that this would help us get?
The big concerts.
Like who? Like who specifically? And maybe they can't tell me because of
Taylor
contracts.
Swift.
But she has played here. She
But
didn't-
not at the...
not Camping World,
Yeah.
but Beyonce has she not? Garth Brooks did. So it's not like they
did.
don't get big.
And Beyonce
acts.
rented it for a while because she did so much rehearsal.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like they get big acts. So that's not a legit.
Let's find out. Send us an email.
So
We
what
wanna
are
know.
what are you not getting, or what do you hope?
Let's
to
have
get?
him on.
We could do that.
Let's have him.
We
He
could
would
go
come
over to their Camping World. I'll do it there. We'll go there for an event.
Did you hear about what's moving into Daybreak Diner over in Curry Ford?
Is it Johnny's Filling Station?
No, that's what that other site said. Oh, how embarrassing! Way to not
your
read.
facts right.
Yeah. Way to not even read the site you were stealing from. Johnny's Diner, the popular diner chain. It's a local chain.
It was that the
It's
one that was
moving
in
in.
Winter Park by Full Sail?
Yeah,
I think it
Right?
was. They got kicked out because Starbucks and Dutch
Oh,
Brothers
okay.
came in or something like
I
that.
went to one that's over on Cimarron. Maybe
I think there's two, but there was
Okay.
families that owned them, and I could be misremembering this,
No.
but I thought one family
They know what
started
they're
it,
doing.
and another one didn't like them, and they got kind of mad at each other. But I could be wrong on all that. But anyway, that is a familiar name in Central Florida.
Yeah, and I see why people would be confused because there are, Johnny's other side,
Yeah,
Johnny's
there's a
Filling
lot of
Station,
Johnnies.
also
Yeah, I
on
get it, I
Curry
get it, I
Ford,
get it.
Johnny Bustecker.
I'm just joking.
Yeah, too many Johnnies to keep straight.
Well, so wait, are they just swooping in and taking over? And
They are, but they're going to do they need some renovations in that space. It's been there a while. What,
Oh.
27 years?
Oh, yeah.
I think it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
there. And it looked it.
I hadn't been. I mean, it's
No.
on the other side of town for me. I can get eggs here in
We heard
College
their
Park.
politics were a little red, but we went there a few times, and every time I went, I was like, God, it kind of smells like a grandma's fart, it just needs, it smelled like doilies, and it's
I know, like mothballs.
mothballs, yeah, old mugs, like they were using these old cracked mugs,
Yeah.
that, everybody and their
I
mom
remember
had
there was a
licked and-
diner called the All American Diner. Do you remember that?
no.
It was on Kaylee, where Kelly's Ice Cream is.
Okay.
That was a All American Diner, and that was what it was called.
A little neighborhood
And I
diner.
remember. I think my wife and I, who's here now,
My wife.
we went for a bike ride one time. And I think I got a flat tire or something. Or no, it was a billion degrees, and I was so hot. I needed something to drink. And I remember going in there, and I had no money on me, and I was like, I just need some water. And they were the nicest people, and they were like, "Come on in,
Were you wearing
cool
short
off."
shorts?
Probably.
Yeah.
Drink as much water as you want. And I was
Yeah.
just like, I don't have anything to give you. They're like, it's fine. So
You came back and got
I don't know if
extra
I did or not.
sides.
I don't remember. They closed.
John, it's your fault.
They might have closed.
I don't know why I want to talk about this mango. There's a mango fest happening.
You're all about the mangoes.
I am right now. So forget about that. If you hear about mangoes, go to our Instagram. You'll hear more about it. Did you hear about that super speeder? Everybody's talking about him.
Well, there seems to be one all the time. How fast was this guy going?
100 miles. Oh, he's going 50 over the limit.
So he's going 120 or 30? It is probably.
He's going 104 in a 70-mile zone. Yeah.
All right, that's
not okay.
No, slow down, bro.
Slow down,
Where are you
bro.
going? Where are you going?
Right? Actually, that math doesn't check.
No, I'm sure he was going fast though.
Faster than he should have been. Oh, you know what? If you go over 100 miles an hour or at least 50 miles above the limit, that now qualifies you as a super speeder under Florida law because they passed that on July 1st, just ahead of the July 4th weekend. 'Cause
Yes.
They wanted to get...
A lot of laws go into effect July 1 though.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Not
So-
just because it's
No.
a holiday
No.
weekend?
No.
That's what I thought.
So what are do you have the penalties in front of you?
Yeah, I do. First offense lands you 30 days in jail.
Really? Don't pass
That's just
go
what
to
it
go to
says.
jail.
And a $500 fine.
Wow.
Your second offense gets you 90 days in jail and a $1,000 fine.
Huh.
And your third offense within 5 years will result in your license being suspended for at least 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah, so don't do it.
No.
Why would you want to do that anyway?
No, I don't know. I mean, you're purposely going. I mean, I've driven fast in my life. 80, maybe 85. But like, you start getting up to the hundreds.
If you're doing 100, it's because you don't
Plus?
care about your life or the lives around.
I know when I worked at the sheriff's office.
If you're going that fast right now, listening to us on the radio, slow down. You jerk.
But I know when I worked at the sheriff's office, there was people. Their whole job was to like on speed patrol, and you
can't chase them.
Well, no, you can.
Because it makes it worse, right? You just have to clock them.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff with that. But what I was going to say is like they would be like, these people are so dangerous because all you have to do is like turn your car a little bit and you overcorrect and you flip over and you kill somebody.
Or a turtle. What if a turtle comes out and you slip on the turtle? You could end up in the meeting. You don't know what's going to happen.
That's true. It's true.
A deer? That's what I never go fast because I'm always worried a deer or a moose is going to come out.
I think you're good on the moose here in Florida.
That's what happened in Northern Ontario. It's like a moose could come out of nowhere. You don't go fast. You just don't go fast. If you hit a moose, you're done.
You're dead.
Although they do say to speed up so it clears your car.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you're in a little car, just speed up. You can take out its legs and it'll cruise over your car. That's what they say. But I would never.
Good to know.
Yeah, good to know. Claremont's getting a White Castle.
I saw that. So, like, I grew up with White Castle. I had one in the town I grew up in.
Okay.
And they're open 24 hours. At least they used to be. I don't know if they still are.
I don't know.
But, like, that was the place to go after you had some drinks and you needed to sober up a little bit and have a bunch of burgers.
There's movies about it. I love I've met the team, the PR team, because they did a thing during the pandemic with us with their truck. And we remember we showed Harold and Kumar go to White Castle with the White Castle food truck.
Nice.
Amazing. That was money. I want them to come back.
I do like some White Castle sliders. They're terrible for you, but they're good.
God, it ripped me up. But
it
tasted good.
Don't look after.
I can't.
Just
not
eat.
right now.
Just
I can't
eat.
do it now. I need a little bit of time with that. I guess we have to talk about this. The Maitland Rotary Club just canceled their annual art festival after years.
49 years.
Yeah, almost
You're
50.
so close to 50.
Like, you couldn't make it one more year.
I know.
Part of me thinks that someone just took over. They didn't know what they were doing.
So what I read, it had to do with like they couldn't get volunteers.
Yeah, she said, and I think it was with the Orlando. Yeah, it was Orlando Sentinel. There's a full report. You could go see it there because our site's not up yet. If you're just tuning in,
Will be soon.
Should be at least this weekend.
Hopefully.
It was by Zoe Thomas. What did she say?
But they couldn't get the volunteers.
Yeah, she said most volunteers nowadays just want to show up for the day.
Yes.
And they're not willing to put in the time to foster something like a festival over the year, which is generally what it takes.
Oh yeah. No, I'm sure it's a lot of work to do a festival. Here's my only complaint with this, and I don't know everything about this, but like I find
you have an opinion.
Well, I do. I find it a little odd that you get all the way to where you have to cancel this festival before I even hear about it. So if you don't have volunteers, maybe like 6 months ahead of time or a year, be like, hey, if we don't get enough volunteers, we're going to have to cancel this 49-year festival. And if that happens, it happens. But like, I feel like if you put a call out to people when you need help, people will step up.
I would think if they care about it.
If they care about it. If they don't, then it has to go away, I guess.
My mom used to work for the Rotary Club back home, and she put on their big summer festival, so I know what it takes to go into it. And if you don't have the support, man, and if the community doesn't come out, you should give them the opportunity to try to save it. But
I agree. No, I agree.
Maybe that could happen after this announcement, but it seems like it's too late.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It does. And once again, I don't know what happened behind the scenes.
Read all about it. You can go to our socials. I think we're out of time.
We are out of time. Thanks to Cups and Pups for having us again. We were just here like, I don't know, 3 months ago. Actually, no, it was November. My mom was here, so it's been a while. Yeah. And if you haven't got a spot to the Just Call Mo Family Skate-a-thon, go to justcallmo.com/skate. Mo's paying for everybody to come roller skating.
Love it.
Yeah, so it'll be fun. Mo. It's on Saturday. It'll be a good time.
And Mo's back in my new OrlandoShine.com website. It's the whole reason it's happening.
All
so
right.
All right.
Good. All right. We'll see you next week.
From the theme parks to downtown brick streets, from winter garden to sandy bare feet, everywhere the light touches is our kingdom. We're spilling tea